What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Savvy, and welcome back to the Savvy Show. And in today's episode, we might start a new series on the channel if you guys want to see more of it. We're going to be dabbling into Backrooms. So if you guys have been following the journey for a minute, you guys already know I covered Backrooms a few times. I believe at least 2 reactions of it, different variations of Backrooms. I still don't know too much about them, so I figured the best way is start from scratch and start from square one. And this is going to be about the Backrooms, level 0, entering the Backrooms. So level 0, I'm assuming it might be, like the prelude to all the Backrooms. I don't know how many they are as of now. I think there might be maybe 1,000. I don't think there's going to be as many Backrooms as there is SCPs. That would be insane. But yeah, this channel, which I believe is the same creators as SCP Explained, they created a new channel called the Backrooms Explained. So they're starting in order, and I'm going to follow the journey. If you guys want to see more of these backroom reactions and you would like me to do it in order, let me know by smashing that like button. It really helps the channel grow, and it really shows me if you guys want to see more of this content compared to like SCPs or any other things that that I react to. So just keep that in mind. It really helps me push out content that you guys want to see. So don't forget to hit that button if you guys want to see more of this. So with that being said, if you guys are new to the party, remember to smash that sub button, join the family. I post content like this all the time. You can find over 300 videos on my channel about reactions and similar content. This will be the best place to be if you guys do enjoy my vibe and my doses of SCP heat. And this might be something that I could tie to along with it. So yeah, let me know, and also hit that notification button so you don't miss an upload. And now, without any further ado, let's get this show started. Alrighty, the Backrooms, level 0, entering the Backrooms. Let's go.
You need a change. You need some excitement. Your life feels like it's been missold to you. Damaged goods that you're desperate to return, but sadly, you were born out of warranty. You hate your job. You hate your home. You don't have any family or friends that you feel you can connect to.
Really?
Student loans, mortgages, bills overdue. You left your dreams to gather dust and crumble like some ancient artifacts in a museum's stockroom.
How do you have nobody? How do you get this far without having anyone? That's kind of crazy. Unless you're just a weird ass dude. But let me not jump to conclusions.
When did it all go so wrong? Nothing has turned out the way you hoped it would when you were a kid. It's all just been a series of compounding mistakes. Why did nobody tell you after a certain point that life just seems to get worse and worse? It's not that you want to die. No, that isn't it at all. You want another throw of the dice. You want to start again, at a different place in a different time. You want to go somewhere where you can begin anew with a completely clean slate. That's when you first hear about the Backrooms. It starts when you see a 4chan post, widely circulated around certain parts of the internet. An enigmatic picture of a strange, featureless office building with sickly yellow wallpaper. And text reading, "If you're not careful and you no-clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the Backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at a maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in."
600 million square miles of random segmented rooms? Okay, so obviously that would be even more crazy if those were 600 million individual rooms, but it's just the square mileage of it. We don't have the number of exactly how many rooms there are. And also, if you guys know what no clip means, let me know in the comment section below, because that kind of went over my head. I'm assuming it means you hit like a glitch in the Matrix and now you just, popped into the Backrooms. I'm assuming it's something along the lines of that, but if it's not, give me some clarification below, please.
God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you. To most people, this sounds like an existentially terrifying concept, being trapped in some horrifying alternate reality, full of unfamiliar spaces and hellish beasts. But where others see a nightmare, you see opportunity. The Backrooms.
To start a new life?
Is it just an urban legend, or could such a place be real? With nothing else to sink your time into, you begin your investigation.
Let's see.
That's when you start to realize that there's so much more to this whole Backrooms phenomenon than you could have possibly have imagined. There's more than just buzzing lights and yellow wallpaper. According to some fan forums and wiki pages online, the Backrooms is comprised of a huge number of levels, each with its own unique ecosystems, environments, and entities. It's a whole world, a whole dimension unto itself. A place where you could spend years searching and never see all of it. A place where you could up sticks, leave this world behind, and start a new life. However, there's one weighty caveat beneath it all.
Yeah.
It's a one-way trip. There's no way of ever getting back from the back rooms when you're down there. You ask yourself,
Really?
Is this really what you want? Is life so empty that you'd be willing to trade Earth for this beige nightmare?
So you can't reverse no clip? What the hell?
And upon reflection, you realize, yes, you would. The Backrooms is your ultimate destiny. So you begin to prepare. You've been told that while, yes, many people enter the Backrooms by accident, it is equally possible to get there on purpose when you're in the know on what exactly to do. But you're not ready to start your new life in this piss-colored hell world just yet. According to all the sources you're reading online, there are certain preparations and equipment you need to take care of first, or your stay in the Backrooms may be a lot shorter than you intended.
Oh, God.
Experts in the ways of the Backrooms recommend bringing a first aid kit for treating any possible wounds incurred during your explorations, as well as a weapon. The weapon demands are very specific, recommending a machete or a long knife as an ideal weapon, with firearms being powerful but far too risky.
How are these people saying all this stuff? Because if it's in a whole nother universe, how are you sending these messages on 4chan in this said universe if you can't go back to your original one? These guys are obviously bullshitting because they probably never went to the back rooms with that logic that we heard earlier, or somehow they found a way to come back to, type on 4chan to educate people and then go back to the back rooms. Like, what?
The sound of the report can attract all kinds of unwanted attention from the entities lurking in the otherwise empty hallways.
Cthulhu's cousin.
They also recommend bringing a timer, as the concept of time is heavily scattered in the Backrooms, as well as a canteen for storing water. Other than that, Backrooms experts recommend bringing everything you might bring to a particularly intense camping trip.
Makes sense.
Snacks, a sleeping bag, durable clothing with plenty of spares, a backpack, a headlamp or flashlight, a ski mask, a thick coat, knee and elbow pads.
That's not enough. If you're going to be there forever, why won't you tell them to bring like seeds, plants, like certain things that you could grow food? Like snacks is not going to be good enough for you to last in the back rooms. I'm assuming you should bring certain things where you could like grow vegetables, like, potatoes, or maybe some tomatoes to get some ketchup for your potatoes. Like some certain things that you could use a lot longer than just simple snacks.
And if you're feeling particularly cautious, light blockers and night vision goggles. You better come in prepared. After all, you're never coming back out again. Next comes actually figuring out how to leave your life behind and enter the Backrooms. You remember what it said on the original post?
No.
About how people can no-clip out of reality
Oh, yeah.
and into this frightening world, like something out of a video game. But how could a person no-clip on purpose? As it turns out, the Backrooms community already has your back there. From years of experience and observation, they've figured out the secrets to no-clipping into the Backrooms.
Bruh.
It is important to note that there are no surefire ways of entering the Backrooms, only ways to increase your chances of the no-clip. The community widely lists these as some key places where no-clip potential is far higher.
Okay, so these no clips are just portals to the back room. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Walls that are a shade darker in abandoned buildings. Doors that they look like they shouldn't lead anywhere or in a random place. Any area that gives paranormal feelings, such as hair standing up, buzzing electric currents, a sense of unease, missing the last step on a flight of stairs and falling on your face, though the official literature specifies that this usually does not work, only in very select flights of stairs, and the anomalous properties of said stairs disappear or move after 2 or so entries using this method. The final stated method is interacting with a glitched chair, though what exactly a glitched chair constitutes is really anyone's guess. You decide that the abandoned building approach is perhaps the most practical way to enter the Backrooms,
Let's see it.
seeing as you don't feel like intentionally falling down the stairs all day. You decide to spend the next several weeks journeying around your area with all your gathered equipment, ready for the trip of a lifetime. You hop between dilapidated buildings, running your hands across the walls, hoping this would be the one to take you to the place where you want to spend the rest of your existence.
How could you just come up with this big ass life decision when you don't even know what room you're going to land into? Because I'm assuming some of these back rooms have creatures that could kill you right when you land there. I'm assuming there's some nice ones, you know, that you could actually, you know, live maybe forever. But at the end of the day, you don't know what level you're going to land on. This is hella risky.
It seems almost like your efforts will be fruitless until you reach the abandoned paper mill about 15 miles from your hometown. On the inside, you feel the strange hum of energy.
You walked
the
15
raised
miles?
hairs on the back of your neck. It's almost like there's electricity in the air. Perhaps this is the place. You exhale, trying to calm your nerves and venture further in, looking at the walls until you find one that's conspicuously darker than all the others.
Uh-oh.
Some part of you knows, yes, this is the one. You take another deep breath, inhaling the last lungful of air you'll ever know from this world.
Let's see.
You stride towards the dark wall, closing your eyes before the point of contact.
Bruh.
You open your eyes, and suddenly, you're there.
You made it.
Welcome to the Backrooms. Is it everything you'd hoped it'd be? The washed-out, ever-present halogen lighting, always flickering slightly in a way that's equal parts intriguing and maddening? The endless rows and rows and rows of hallways with that same almost featureless yellow wallpaper? The stinking, eternal carpets, damp with what many believe is spinal fluid. You can hardly believe it.
That's a jump. Spinal fluid. How do you come up with that?
You're actually here. In order to avoid losing your head, you remember the 4 steps from the Backrooms forums. Step 1. Don't panic, as panicking causes you to lose your senses and make noise, which may attract unwanted visitors.
Oh.
Step 2. Make a mental note of your surroundings and determine which level you've landed in. Step 3. Accept the Backrooms as your new home, because you won't be returning to Earth ever again. Step 4. Stay here, as attempting to escape will most likely lead to more dangerous levels. There are no exits from the Backrooms, and it is difficult to even attempt to find one, as you must pass through many dangerous levels and unlikely occurrences. Of course, you plan to follow these rules selectively. What would be the fun in just staying on level 0 for the rest of your life?
Oh, wait, hold up. Maybe whenever people no-clip in these back rooms, they land on level 0. They all start at level 0. I thought that they just no-clip in random rooms. Maybe they just start at level 0 and they just work their way around to find all the other rooms.
When there are so many other levels still out there to explore.
Yep.
But still, you know you need to wander around for a while first. The only way to get from level 0 to level 1 is through no-clipping, just like how you got here in the first
Another
place.
no-clip? Damn.
So you decide to take a walk and explore the locale, still haunted by those eerie buzzing noises and the squelch of wet carpet underfoot that makes you feel a little nauseous.
Ew.
The further you venture in, you start to see and hear strange things. Maybe it's the light and sounds seeping into your mind. You read on the forums that while there are no entities lurking on level 0, the spatial anomalies of the level itself can be disorienting, and the stimuli can cause hallucinations, both visual and auditory. And lucky you seem to be experiencing all of them. The humming and buzzing of the fluorescent lights are unbearable sometimes, like a power drill boring its way into each temple.
Dang.
You can't tell if this is a function of the other hallucinations or the thing causing them.
Bet he's
There are
regretting his
these
decision.
awful chittering sounds, like insect legs, and you can't tell if they're coming from the nearby walls or worse, inside your head. Then come the voices. They're identifiably human, but they're not in any language you can recognize. You haven't even been here that long, but already you worry you're going insane. The hours drag on as you wander through the empty zone, a sea of drab, jaundiced yellow.
Where's your gear?
You try your best to count backward from 100 in hopes of drowning out this frightening mental noise, from the voices to the bugs. Every so often, you'll pivot, hearing things moving behind you, and seeing something flash past in the corner of your eye. You just keep repeating to yourself, it's not real. It's not real.
Oh, this is
Sometimes
definitely real.
you see what looks like distant doors or staircases. Perhaps those will be the way out, your gateway to level 1. But every time, by the time you reach them, they've already gone. Your paranoia is already starting to increase, and the longer time goes on, the worse it gets. You start to focus more on that drab yellow wallpaper. Do you see something moving behind the pattern? Are those insects? No, it can't be. It's all in your head. But you keep thinking, have I seen this section of wallpaper before?
Uh-oh.
You know time and space don't work the way they should in level 0. What if you're just going in circles until you dehydrate or starve? You begin to wonder if your old life back on Earth was really so bad.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I want to talk about, so I guess only level 0 is when time is actually different. Other levels, time is normal. Because why did he just specifically say level 0 about the time?
But it's too late now. You're trapped here. There is no escape.
Goofy
The
boy.
only way to go is deeper now. And just hope that what you find down there is more horrific than this. The one moment of salvation is when you find yourself in a small square room with manila walls. There you find documents left over from other people who've been trapped here, reaffirming much of what you already knew.
Hopefully you can find a
key
friend.
part of one of them reads, Level 0. This is the level you are currently within. A unique property of this level is its isolating effect that prevents any two wanderers from seeing or interacting with each other.
Oh, dang.
Even when standing in what should be the same location, as well as its shifting non-Euclidean nature.
Whoa, that
no
sucks.
clipping, as described earlier, is the only safe, documented way to exit this level.
Yeah, you gotta get out of
Level
there.
1. Reaching this level should be your next goal. Our primary base, which is one of the safest locations for you, is located here. Level 1 takes the appearance of an infinite warehouse, stocked with crates full of supplies. Crates of supplies. That sounds nice. You exit the manila room and keep searching, traveling around on what very well could have been an infinite loop. Welcome to the Backrooms. One way or another, you are going to die down here. And you know on other levels that there are nightmarish creatures lurking around too.
Well, it seems like these levels are kind of helping the people that get into these backrooms. It doesn't seem too random because they probably made the the first level have supplies because, they probably only brought snacks, goofy people. So, I wonder what the third level will be after that. And also I wonder, would there be like a way where if you make it to all the no clips on each level, you end up being on room 1 million and it's like paradise and it's heaven? That would be kind of cool.
But you'll take dying to them over dehydration or starvation. And just when you think you're about to lose your mind, you see it. A wall that seems conspicuously darker than the rest.
Time to no clip.
Could this be? You feel that hum of energy again, the hair standing up on the back of your neck.
Jump in.
You smile. Yes, it is. Things might not be so bad here after all. You close your eyes and step forward into the unknown. Stick around for level 1. Let's see just how deep this rabbit hole goes.
Yo, this is actually
need a
cool.
chain.
Okay, that was it. But yo, I like what they're doing here. I think they're gonna actually make it a story with this same dude, not just random different situations like SCP animations where it's like, different SCP, different characters. This is actually gonna be pretty dope. I actually like it so far because it seems like, this guy's on an adventure to hopefully find something that he has no idea what it would be at the end of the road or rooms, should I say. However, more importantly, if you guys enjoyed this reaction, please remember to smash that like button. Let's at least get 100 likes so we could hit that no clip area to go on to the next level. And remember to smash that sub button if you haven't already joined the family. Hit that notification bell and you won't have to miss out on another episode or another level potentially. So with that being said, unfortunately, that concludes today's episode. However, I'll catch you guys on the next one.